dragged into a war. And I think we're at the brink of going one way or another. I don't think he wants the United States to take an active part in the offensive. He's been warned by all the Gulf states that he cannot use the US bases in the Gulf, and that's their red line, and that I think is 100% crystal clear. There's a lot of pressure coming from Qatar and Saudi Arabia and Oman for him to put pressure on Israel to end the war. I think all the Gulf states are very important to him. He's very interested. He's transactional. He would like a transactional peace with Iran. He would like to have access to Iran's many natural resources. And that's also why he would like the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, alive. I think he would like to be able to get the Nobel Peace Prize. And he knows full well that if he gets into a war in Iran and moves to the offensive, there is no way that he's going to get the Nobel Peace Prize. How to get to peace, how to get to peace with Iran is a complex question. And in order for him to be able to achieve that, he needs to consult more broadly and appoint mediators beyond Steve Witkoff, who is a real estate mogul who doesn't really have the knowledge of how to do it. And that's where the problem lies, is that he's appointed one mediator to negotiate peace with Ukraine and Russia, with Israel and Palestine and Hamas, and with Iran. And it's just not feasible.
As Israel continues its attacks on Iran, there's growing speculation that it may need to talk to Washington about the possible use of American bunker buster bombs. That's because if it wants to realize its goal of destroying Iranian nuclear facilities, it's going to have to take out the Fordo enrichment plant, which is buried deep under a mountain in Iran. Right now, Israel itself lacks the conventional capabilities to take out such a facility, so it would need to talk to the U.S. about the bunker buster. Now, the bunker buster is not a specific bomb; it's a type of bomb. What we're talking about is a specific American weapon, which is 30,000-pound precision-guided bomb, and it can only be carried by the B-2 stealth bomber right now. Because that's the only plane that's configured to carry such a weapon. Now, this of course means that you'd have an American plane with an American pilot dropping an American bomb on an Iranian nuclear facility, which raises the possibility, obviously, of getting the U.S. more directly involved in a conflict in the Mideast, which is something that President Trump has said that he doesn't want to do. Trump has himself refused to comment on the possibility of U.S. military assistance like that, and Israel itself has said that it's so far only asked the U.S. for any defensive weapons. So right now this is just speculation on whether it might be needed.